And I still win to this day.
No, I win.
I still win to this day.
I win. Welcome back to my channel, guys. So today we are going to be doing another tier list video, and I brought my brother onto the channel. He's been on the channel a couple times. This is Max. So growing up, we played the Wii a lot, as a lot of like early 2000s kids did, because it was, you know, the big thing. Everybody had a Wii, or everybody knew that somebody that had a Wii. So today, I made a tier list of the Wii games that we played the most at our house, and then we're going to rank them on a tier list. And I'm sure there'll be some differences of opinions between us and between you, so that should be interesting, but let's get into it. Okay, so I have the tier list pulled up. This is one that I made myself, so it's a little custom. Now, Max, the past couple tier list videos, has gotten mad at me because I've changed the name of the categories or whatever, so what, can I change them or no?
No, it's supposed to be letters, not sentences, not paragraphs.
Then why does it give the option?
Megan, choice is an illusion.
Fine, fine. I won't change it, but only because you're saying that. The first game that we have on here is Lego Indiana Jones 2, specifically. We played the second one for some reason. I don't think we ever played the first one, but...
I didn't even know we played the second one.
Yeah, what do you mean? We played the Lego Indiana Jones all the time.
Well, I thought it was the original.
Oh, no. Yeah, no. It's the second. I checked.
That's embarrassing.
But I liked all the Lego Wii games. I think they're really fun, personally.
The original ones are good. The new ones
yeah,
look really complicated.
So I would rank this pretty high, not S tier for me. Maybe like B tier. We didn't play this one a lot.
I would even put it C tier, not because it was bad, but just because we had better Lego Wii games.
Let's put it B for now. The next game is a game that Max actually really liked. That is Skylanders. And Skylanders was like, I feel like the first of those types of games where it was just a ploy to get parents to have to buy just a bunch of different like things to add on to it. Because essentially what it was like this little...
Well, it was you have your figures, and
yeah,
the only way to read the figures, you had to put it on a platform, which would just do some electronical bull crap, and, you know, your character would pop up on the screen. But I don't think that was a Wii game.
Yeah, it was. No, it was. I looked it up.
It's an Xbox game.
No, I'm pretty sure it's a Wii game.
Look, I had it on the Xbox 360. It was not a Wii game.
No way.
Not the one I had.
See, it was for the Wii.
I played it on the Xbox, but
I don't think so.
Xbox 360.
I don't know. No way.
Yeah.
Are you sure you played it on the Xbox?
Yes, I am sure.
Well,
I don't even think there's
it's the same exact game either way.
Yeah, just different controls.
So I didn't really like this game personally. I didn't think it was that fun, but you liked it.
I played it for like 2 months maybe. It was...
No, it was a longer phase than
I
that.
think it was longer. It definitely, marketing got to me as a child.
It really did. I remember because you'd be like, I need to go get this figure so I can play it in the game.
It was one of those games where it was like, you couldn't go into this part of the map if you didn't have this specific character or this specific element, and
it's honestly smart on their part.
And if you wanted to get that specific element, you had to pay like $35 to go get that character or element. And you know, even if you had the money, sometimes your Target or Albertsons didn't have it. I put that at the bottom.
The bottom D tier?
It was just like.
Yeah, I mean, from an outside perspective too, because I was slightly older than you, so it maybe wasn't necessarily targeted towards me as much, but I remember I would play with you sometimes and I didn't think it was that fun. The next game we have is Sonic and the Secret Rings, and we didn't play this one a lot necessarily, I feel like.
Probably you more than me.
Yeah, I feel like Dad liked this game. It was alright. I mean...
Not memorable.
Not memorable. I couldn't tell you one thing that actually happened in the game. I remember that, like, it was one of those games that had a starting, like, not map, but, like, you start in the city before you, like, go into any of the games. And I remember just running around.
This is like the equivalent of like the Spider-Man games on the Xboxes now. Like, you're not gonna, as a kid, you're not gonna play the story mode. You're just gonna swing your web or just dash everywhere, and
yeah, he was fun, like the way he runned and stuff, but yeah, it wasn't very memorable. So I would say that's D tier for me. It's a better game than Skylanders.
Oh, it's a way better game.
Like, if we played it now and we did the story mode, we'd probably like it, but
probably.
The next game is an elite game. Wii Mario Kart is by far the best Mario Kart. You can't tell me otherwise. There is no better Mario Kart than the Wii Mario Kart. It's perfect.
It's pretty good. In terms of Wii games too, I would say it's probably the Wii game that got the most funding to make it, and it shows.
It was the most popular for sure.
Yeah.
Like everyone played Mario Kart.
The graphics were good, the controls were all around pretty good for a pretty shitty console, actually.
And it was like anybody could enjoy it because like Dad really liked playing it with us, but then also little kids could play it with like the wheel.
Now, even though you had to unlock some of the characters, I mean, for some people like me, I enjoyed doing that, you know, and also like all the character profiles had your own little license plate, so.
And it's like ingrained in our culture now, you know, like everybody has their favorite maps, you know, there's Coconut Mall people, but then there's also like Koopa Cape people, you know, like everybody has their maps that they liked the best, or if you play the music, like we're gonna know the music right off the bat. It was just the best.
And most of the future Mario Kart games, like Mario Kart 8, has some of the older maps from this game, because I mean everyone just loves those maps.
I don't like the Wii U Mario Kart, really. I don't really like the...
Oh no, the Wii U was a terrible console.
Horrible. And I also don't really like the Switch Mario Kart, because I don't like the 3D-ness of it where you like go up on the sides and stuff. No, I don't like that. I like this Mario Kart. It's by far, like, it's definitely S tier.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, we still play it to this day.
And I still win to this day.
No, I win.
I still win to this day.
I win. I will admit, Max is probably the only person that, like, I play that would actually beat me in Mario Kart. Like, this Mario Kart. This Mario Kart, though, if I play against, like, any of my friends, I'm gonna win.
I was the kid who got gold on all of the races on the license plate. Eon Mirror Mode, and I was that kid who spent a lot of time on the game.
The next game we have on here is Squeeball's Party. Do you remember this one?
I vaguely remember this.
This is one that, like, our dad picked up for us, and we were like, okay. It was really weird. It was like it was kind of like a bunch of mini games almost.
It was a party game.
Yeah, and like I remember there was like some where you like would shoot the Squeeballs or something. It was not. I didn't really like it.
It reminds me of what's that game? The Splatoon. Kind of reminds me of Splatoon.
Yeah.
It was. I mean, for a party game, I can see it being fun. You know. Especially now, because it's just so silly, you know. You could have fun with friends, but when we played it, I mean, we played it a bit, and it wasn't not fun. So I'd put it as like C tier.
C tier, really?
Yeah.
I don't think it's better than Sonic, though.
No, I think it's better than Sonic in the way that like we could play it as a family, while Sonic is a one-player game. Okay.
I'll go with you on this one, I guess, but I think Sonic might be better than it. Okay, the next game on the list is Wii Sports Resort, and Wii Sports Resort is an elite game. Oh my god, we played Wii Sports Resort so much. Like, an insane amount. Like, we were always playing Wii Sports Resort. I loved the skydiving. You loved the sword
Yeah,
the sword fighting one.
Even though when I look back at it there were very minimal options to play. And all you did the entire time was, with the Wii remote in your hand, you would just go, and you would just violently swing, and you looked like a maniac.
But it was so fun. And you had your Miis in there. It's a perfect game. Again, it's definitely S tier. It's so good. It's so good. By far the best, like, of the Wii series ones.
Yeah.
Okay, next we have Super Mario Galaxy, which was not very fun, I feel like.
This is where it's weird, because I love Mario Kart, like, because I could beat a ton of races, and I had a goal to like get first in all of them. And I should have liked Mario Galaxy too, because it was the same concept of like, you know, there's a whole world and you had a goal to go beat, and I
we liked Super Mario Bros, but this one just never clicked.
That one I never got, and I mean I can see why it would have been fun, but I was just bad at it. And there was other more interesting Wii games.
It was hard. Like, I don't know, it was weirdly hard. I feel like there were some levels we couldn't get past. I would say it's like C tier even.
Oh yeah, it's C tier.
Probably better than Squeebles as just a game, but
yeah, just better graphics.
Yeah. Okay, next up we have two of the most iconic games of all time, Just Dance 2 and Just Dance 3.
Did we not own Just Dance 1?
I don't think so. We really only played 2 and 3 for some reason. And like all of the songs of these games are just embedded in my brain. Like I know the lyrics to I feel like every single song that is on these games because that's how much we played them.
See, to me these games are interchangeable because I couldn't tell you what songs are on which, but I could tell you what songs were on either one of them. Right. You know, like
Well, because I feel like we played them so much, it just blends it together.
Yeah.
They're basically one game for us.
You wouldn't grab Just Dance 2 because of a certain song. You would grab Just Dance 2 because that was the first Just Dance you saw.
I think, in my opinion, from what I remember, I liked Just Dance 2 more than Just Dance 3.
I would say they're equivalent. I don't have any strong memories for, like, to put one above the other.
I love them, though. Just Dance is a fantastic game. Again, a game that like anybody in the family can enjoy. I mean, literally our dad would sit on the couch and just like wave the remote, and sometimes he would beat us when we were playing this game.
Oh, yeah, and it's one of those games though where like you needed a big area to play it, and we had just barely enough room to play it.
Even like, I feel like even the new ones, even though like they're not as iconic as 2 and 3, you could still have fun playing them because it's like the same concept.
Well, because Just Dance can keep making new games because there will always be new music.
Yeah, it's a genius. They're genius for that, honestly. So, in my opinion, again, 2 and 3 are S tier.
I'd put them A tier, just because
we played them all the time, though.
But I felt like we played Mario Kart and Wii Resort far more, and Just Dance was one of those games you'd pull out when you had friends over, while Mario Kart and Wii Resort, I could play that by myself.
Okay, compromise. Can we put Just Dance 2 in S, Just Dance 3 in A?
For now, we'll come back.
I stand by that. Okay, the next game is like uber specific to us, I feel like.
Is this the gamepad thing on the ground?
I don't know if anybody else played this, but it's called Outdoor Challenge, and it essentially uses like a DDR type of mat that you connect to the Wii to
from like Dance Dance Revolution, that type
DDR.
Of yeah.
And it's so weird.
I just remember the minecart thing. Is that one of the levels?
I think so.
I don't think our mat works anymore because you know it's like 15 years old.
I think the appeal of the game when we were younger was just using the mat. We thought that was cool. But when in reality the game itself isn't that like exciting because it's literally like just like jump over log or like press the this way arrow to move.
Yes, I think you had 5 or 6 buttons. It was the jump button, forward, backwards, right, left.
Yeah.
And then a menu button on the pad. But it was the fact that you got to use it with your feet.
I was excited.
And you'd always, like, especially the minecart level or game in it, you would always lean, but there was no reason to lean. Because it wasn't the Kinect, it wasn't going to pick up your lean.
It was fun though. I mean, we did play it a lot, I feel like. Because of that reason.
Yeah.
But it's definitely like once the Xbox 360 got the Kinect thing going, then this game was like,
oh, we dropped it.
Yeah, it's like that's
because the Kinect Rafting was so much better.
Rafting, dude, that game goes hard. Well, maybe we can do a part 2 to this video, and we'll do our Xbox 360 games because we also went pretty hard on the Xbox 360. But okay, so Outdoor Challenge, I would say is like B or C.
I'd put it a high B.
Yeah, because I think we played it a decent amount.
Yeah, but the issue is we
definitely not like...
We dropped it as soon as we got the Kinect.
It's not like a top tier game or anything.
No, and I'm sure if we played it again, you know, and got the mat working, we would look at it and go, this is actual trash.
Yeah.
But just like with most Wii games, you would think most of them are trash. Because the Wii was made in 2006.
But they are childhood nostalgia, you know?
Yeah.
Okay, this next one is also specific to us. And this is the Wii Up game, as in the movie Up. Don't know why we owned this. I don't have a specific attachment to Up. Max, I don't think, has an attachment to Up.
I think it was just one of those things that you got for a birthday. Because no one knew what to get you.
For a while there, we had I think it was called like Hollywood Movies or something like that, and connected to it was like a game store where you could like rent movies or rent games or buy games or whatever.
Oh, that store was the best. That's where we got all our Guitar Hero stuff.
And there was like used games too, so they were cheaper. So I feel like that's maybe what this was, is like we just saw it in like the cheap section. We're like, okay, let's get it.
It was like an off-brand, less popular GameStop.
Yeah. The only thing I could specifically remember about this game is we did play it for a little bit, like for like a good amount, and we really liked it, but then there was a specific level that we could not get past, and we've never gotten past. I don't remember what it was, but I remember we got so mad we just stopped playing it.
It was like Mario Galaxy. We just stopped playing it because we were so bad.
Yeah, so it was just like it wasn't fun because of that.
Yeah.
But like I feel like up until that it was alright. But that, yeah, I would put it in like C tier or D tier. I'd put it in D tier, honestly.
I put it in C tier. I put it end of C tier.
Yeah.
Just because, like, again,
I mean, it was a quality game, like graphics-wise, I feel like. From what I remember.
I feel like compared to other graphics of games,
okay, yeah,
it wasn't bad.
At the time.
It wasn't bad.
But it wasn't great.
It wasn't great.
We're down to the final three. So, this is Super Mario Bros. For the Wii. This is another game we played a lot.
I have so much anger towards this game.
Yes, it's like equally it's such a love-hate relationship with this game.
This is one of those games where like you couldn't, who was ever first player got to decide where the camera was following. So if your older sibling had taken the first controller remote because she's just annoying.
Because I'm the older sibling, therefore I get the.
But your older sibling is trash at the game.
That's just simply not true. You give me Fly Guy and I can get to the end of any level.
Or you're trying to get like a star or like you know, something that's actually vital to the level, and they just keep going. You get annoyed.
This is a game though, like I mean, me and my roommates still play this, and yeah, and it's still like a love-hate relationship. At first it's like very fun, and then all of a sudden you're just like getting stuck on one level for a while, and you want to like cry, so you just shut it off.
This is one of the few Wii games that I fully beat. I beat it with my buddy Nick, because Nick had beaten it, and this, I mean, it's a good, fun game to play all the way through.
It takes a while.
It takes a while, and again, I think the best way to play this game is with 2 people maximum, even though it offers 4-player gameplay. Also, just because another aspect of the game is if you die, you respawn in a bubble, and which means you have to have your buddy or one of your friends pop you, and so you would shake the remote to get close to them, and then they would just dodge you. So you would spend like 5 minutes yelling at your friend to pop you so you could keep playing. This
is definitely one that our dad would like annoy us with, because if we were in the bubbles, he would just not pop us. He would not pop us.
Or I wouldn't pop you. If you died, I would dodge you, and I would just try to finish the level without you.
Yeah, and that's messed up. I feel like Super Mario Bros. For me might be A because of that hate factor. You know, because there's such an equal hatred for this game.
I'd put it at A too, just because the mechanic of the camera it made it so annoying that one person got to control the entire like level progression.
Yes, and so it was like no matter what, if you start playing this game, you're always just gonna end up playing Mario Kart anyway, because I think it's just more enjoyable.
Oh god, here's another game where the camera
Lego Star Wars! Lego Star Wars is such a good game. I love Lego Star Wars so much. I like it way more than the Indiana Jones one.
Oh, it's far better. But again,
you get lightsabers.
This is one of the games where instead of like one person got to control the camera, no, the game decided that you would both share the camera equally. So one person,
like split screen.
One person would walk to the top of the screen while the other person would walk to the bottom, and then you would just be stuck and you couldn't go further. Not because there was there was walls there. It's because the camera wouldn't let you go any further.
But other than that, it's an incredible game. You have to admit. Like,
no, it's a great.
We played this one a lot. It's also got like it's so much to play through that you can play for like through it for a long
never
time.
beat this game.
No, I don't remember ever beating it.
I don't think I got close. This is another one of those games
because
where
there's
like,
so much.
There's a lot of stuff, extra stuff you could do and get a lot of characters unlocked. And you know what that required was actual like puzzle solving and whatnot. And again, someone would.
I don't know what you're talking about.
The coins would disappear. Once a coin popped up out of something, if you broke
First of all, they were gears.
They were
like little nuts and bolts.
They were Lego pieces, which were coins, and they would disappear within like 5 seconds, and I would go try to get them, and then my older sibling would walk the opposite way, and because of the camera,
Listen,
I'd get
it's
pulled
not my
away.
fault you're money hungry. It's not my fault you're money hungry. We have to complete the level. We have to complete the level.
No, that's part of it.
Well, for me, Lego Star Wars is an S tier.
I would put it at A, just because it was one of those games that we never beat, and if we had liked it so much, we would have beaten it.
Well, it's just hard.
Yeah, it was hard. I think one of the hardest levels was like one of the pod racing levels or something. And
yes, yeah, dude, that one was so hard.
We were so bad at it.
And last but not least, the most iconic, most well-known Wii Sports.
Oh, this is the prequel
to
Wii Resort.
The OG Wii Sports, which is like, it's a classic. We definitely played it a decent amount. You know, the Wii Golf, the Wii Sports Golf, and the Wii Sports like bowling. I feel like we played it like a decent amount as a family.
The bowling was just.
And it holds up.
Who needs to go to a bowling alley when you can just do Wii bowling?
Exactly, and it holds up.
Oh,
like,
and
this is one we would still play.
Wii tennis? Oh my god.
Yes, Wii tennis. Wii tennis goes hard.
It would.
The sound.
Oh, you'd get into it, just big swings.
Yeah.
Almost hitting the person you're playing with.
I will say with this game though, it definitely like gets old fast because there's a limited amount of things you can do.
That was just another one of those things where I guess it was maybe technology was limiting how much.
Yeah, this is the first Wii game. It came for free with the Wii when it first came out, so it's definitely like hecka nostalgic. The music is iconic from it.
But it's,
you had your Mii's in it, but it's not. I would say
limiting.
It's like A tier.
I would put it at high B tier just because it's. I mean, yeah, it was a good game, but there are so many other games that I'd rather play. And like, yeah, there's.
Well, now it makes our tier list look ugly.
What do you mean look ugly?
Look how like even it is.
Who cares?
All right, well. I guess that's our finalized tier list of our childhood Wii games. Let us know in the comments down below what Wii games you played as a kid. And I think we'll have to do a part 2 to this sometime where we do our Xbox 360 games because we loved our Xbox 360 games as well.
Rest in peace, Xbox.
Rest in peace. Our consoles, I mean, we've had them for a long time, but
we played the hell out of them.
Yeah, unfortunately, our Xbox 360 did pass away. Our original Wii did pass away, but we did replace it, so.
But we need to replace the 360.
Please leave your condolences down below. Okay, thanks so much for watching, guys. Leave a like, comment down below, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next Monday. Have a good summer. Bye! I was about to say your links are in the description, but you don't have links. You want me to link your Twitter?
No.
Okay, well.